Hello, hello. I hope y'all are having an amazing week so far. Welcome to week 3 of your Pacesetter Class. First off, I want to go over your homework. If you have not turned in your homework, please make sure you get that to me by tonight in order to receive credit as your points. So far, I've gotten Christy's homework and Candace Slater's homework. Is what I have received so far. So if you have not gotten me those, please get me those ASAP. And on there, you'll have your roadmap to success. You don't have to fill out this specific thing. All you have to do is just let me know what day of the week it is, how many phone calls you made, your retail sales, your booking attempts, and your appointments booked, your invitations you sent out, and your team building prospects' names. Again, I hope you are tracking your Pacesetters for this month. This is your Pacesetters points that you can earn to get your coach, to get half off of the retreat, the fall retreat, and the gorgeous bangles. So that is that. And then whenever it talks about a progress sheet, again, this is your progress sheet. This is where you track your faces, your retail sales sold, completed interviews, and unit website guests. This is to Facebook. So that is that. Let's go ahead and get started. To start off this week, we're going to start by talking about coaching, which is what makes you highly successful at holding appointments. So to avoid postponements and cancellations, you always want to make sure you coach your parties. And coaching for all those group selling appointments you're booking and how to avoid those dreaded postponements and cancellations is what we're going to talk about. In some cases, postponements and cancellations can't be avoided, and it truly goes with the territory. But there are steps you can take to ensure the class will hold. Once the appointment is booked, here's the steps that you need to follow to make sure they follow through. Number 1, the success of the appointment all comes back to you. Number 2, give the hostess your date book. Let her write her name, address, phone number next to the time you jotted down for her. Psychologically, this is like signing a contract to your hostess. She's going to feel like she has just signed a commitment to you. And she has. So your hostess will see that your date book is full and that you're serious about your Mary Kay business. So make sure your date book looks full. Even if you add in your weekly meeting, add in your weekly JOB, whatever it may be, make sure that it looks full. Shake hands with your hostess. This may seem silly, but subconsciously it signals to her that this is a gentleman's agreement, is what it says. This lets her know that your Mary Kay career is not a hobby and that your business should be taken seriously. Be enthusiastic. Be enthusiastic when talking about her class or her collection preview, and don't be in a hurry to leave once you have the date on your date books. Take the time to let her know that you care about her. Any questions? Any questions so far? I am so excited about coaching y'all because it makes such a big difference in your Mary Kay career. And this is why I'm pausing right here and adding this in, because coaching is the lifeline of your business. It really is. I used to go do parties and just have a great time, and if I had a lot of people, great. If I didn't, oh my gosh, I was so devastated. Or sometimes I would go to a party and I was the only one there. Have you ever had that happen? Like even the hostess isn't even there? Yeah. So you want to make sure that you are coaching your parties so you know how many women are coming, who to be prepared for, and all that fun stuff. Number 5, suggest to her that you will be the business partner for the day. Or you will be business partners for the day. So she's going to be a business partner with you. If she will do everything to help you, you will do as much as you can to give her the greatest class and collection preview you've ever done. Then do it. Number 6, Tell her exactly how to invite her guests and how many. Never assume they know how to do this just because they attend one. Some hostesses overdo while some underdo. You know, I have been to Mary Kay parties before where the hostess, y'all, I thought I was walking into like the Taj Mahal of skincare classes. We had a 4-layer, 4-tier cake. It was beautiful. It was Mary Kay. It was absolutely gorgeous, but it was way over the top for a skincare class. And then I've been to some where we're sitting in the bathroom because it's the only place in the house that has lighting. So you want to coach her on, you know, what to do to make your party best for her. Find out what your hostess wants. What's in it for her? Have her write her wish list or wish card, and you can give her a 3x5 card to do that. Then suggest other things she might wish for. For example, she might wish for beautiful skin, so she needs the Miracle Set. She might wish for long lashes, so she needs our serum. So what is her wishes? Help her with that. Then you write on the back of her card what it will take in sales for her to get that wish list. This is how you make it work. Because whenever she writes down that wish list, and then she sees what she needs to do to make that wish list happen for her, she's going to do it. She's going to do it every time. So, have her fill it out. Then for outside orders, suggest 1 or 2 things. She could sell and give her goal of selling $50 to $100 in outside orders before the appointment. So she needs to sell $50 to $100 before the appointment. Call her every few days to see how many more items you need to deliver to her. You know, some people don't like waiting. It might be 2 weeks out till her party, and she's been selling like a mad woman, done sold $200, and these women don't want to wait. So make sure you're calling her to ask if you need to get those things to her. She will also see how easily the products sell, thus priming her as a prospective team member, which we will also talk about today. When 2 or 3 appointments are booked for the same week, put the hostesses in a contest against each other. This is so much fun, y'all, and it always, always works. Give 1 point for every $1 sold, 10 points for every appointment booked before you arrive, and 50 points for every prospective team member. Then present a surprise gift to the highest hostess of the week. So you give them a call and say, "Oh my goodness, Sally, I'm so excited. I am coming to your party next Tuesday, and I just had to let you know, right now, you're in the #1 spot as a hostess for next week. I do have 2 others competing against you, but right now you're winning. So keep doing what you're doing to make this happen for you and your girls, because I have a gift big enough you could share with everybody if you want to." So I say something like that to her because it touches all those personality types. The one that loves to be in charge, the D. The I that is so excited about getting a prize. The S that's very family oriented, that's very into giving to others. It helps her because she knows the gift is big enough to share. And then the last one, the C, the detail personality. Go into detail about what she could be doing this week to make her the #1 hostess for you. So that's just some things you can do. Number 9 is send a personal note or give her a call. You might say, "It's because of you that my Mary Kay career of being a professional beauty consultant is so rewarding. I'm looking forward to doing your class on," and tell her the class date. Let each hostess know that your high hostess of the week will be your guest at the next unit meeting. Your sales director will be happy to present her with a special ribbon if you let her know ahead of time. Remember, many sales directors were once a hostess at a class. Though I was never a hostess to my own personal class, except for whenever I done my debut, I was the only one to show up to a party, which was not a very fun party because I was the only one there. So, but the hostess did make the best of the opportunity, and she just made it great and really appealed to me as an individual, which made me want to do what she was doing. I loved what she was doing with her business. I loved the way she had her on schedule. I loved that about her because I was in nursing school and honestly felt like I had way more money than money and zero time to devote to my family, which my family, I don't know if you know this or not, but they're kind of a big deal to me. So I always want to be there for them. Number 11, in order to avoid postponements, don't give a hostess a reason to postpone. Stay in touch with her and enthusiastically encourage her in everything she does, no matter what, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem to you. It's a big deal to her. And y'all, this is a great lesson because just like you coach your hostess, once you get those new team members, you're going to coach them too. You're going to teach them the great philosophies of Mary Kay. You're going to teach them how to run this business. But guess what? If you don't coach them and cheer them on and love on them, they will lose it and you will lose them. They will lose their enthusiasm. So always, 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 even if it's a small thing, always encourage those women, because they are your future. They really are. So group selling appointments are the lifeline of your business. If you don't let your hostess down, she won't let you down. Let your Mary Kay go-give spirit be your guide. You know, don't ever feel like you're giving too much. I always say you cannot outgive the giver, the true giver, which is God. You can never outgive God. So always, always give. Never be afraid to give more than what you would probably normally give. You know, I have so many consultants counting the pennies, counting the dimes, and I understand because I was there once too. But it's whenever you let go of all that and you start letting that product run off your shelf, and whenever you have a hostess, you freely give to her, because guess what? She'll want to host for you again, number 1. She'll refer you to all her amazing friends, number 2. And number 3, she will remember that for the rest of her life because you made her feel important. So think about that. All right, your homework for this lesson, let's go over it real quick. Study the section on hostess coaching on the Mary Kay In Touch website. If you'll go underneath Education, Mary Kay Library, then down to Educational Sources. Then set the pace for success. There you'll see hostess coaching. Number 2, book at least 3 group selling appointments and 3 team building appointments in the next week. Well, that's great because you actually have a challenge. All of you should have gotten it by email today. The challenge is to get 10 team building appointments to me by the end of this week in order to get that gorgeous honkin' ring. Is huge. I love big bling. Or you can sell $400 in wholesale sales, but it does have to be in the computer in order to get that ring. And that is, oh, it is so worth it. That is just gorgeous. Hold at least 3 group selling appointments this week. For your appointments, I want you to pre-profile your guest. So call them in advance with the customer profile. Just read off the questions to them. Make sure you have what you need to help them with that class and help them get all their skincare needs taken care of. Have the hostess make out her wish card and write on the back what she'll need. You know, maybe her wish card is only $50 worth of stuff. So she would only need to sell what? For you to make no profit, but you do not go in the hole. What would she need to sell? She would need to sell $100 in order to do that. Coach your hostess to get outside orders as well for you. So, and then check the boxes when you've completed the assignment. Number 4, send a note to all of your hostesses this week. So if you have a hostess this week, make sure you are sending her a card, y'all. This Pacesetters class is intense, I know, and I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I promise you that if you're doing this class and you're not cheating this system and you are doing it the way that I teach it and doing the homework that needs to be done, you have to be moving up in your Mary Kay business. I will use Candace as an example just because she's doing so many amazing things this month. She already has two new team members in the system, and several others too that I'm for sure are going to sign up by the end of this week. So it's all on how you run this business and how you run with this Pacesetters class. I'm not asking for an arm and a leg. I'm asking for some time to grow your business. That's all I'm asking for. So please be willing to give. And then the last thing is just reminding you to submit everything. Your weekly accomplishment sheet, your weekly plan sheet, your progress sheet. Remember, that is this one. Progress sheet. And your completed assignments sheet. And whenever you complete all that, then you'll get $2,500 in bonus points to count towards your pace setters. And I hope that I didn't go through this too fast. I hope you learned something. Coaching is such a big deal, y'all. If you coach your parties, I promise your rate of them holding will increase dramatically. So remember that this week, whenever you're doing your parties, make sure you're coaching them.